Howdy y'all, I'm TJ and welcome to my first Let's Play. Today we're going to take a look at Trove and I'm going to work on TriMac. Alright, you can see the club world here. I haven't really developed it much. I'm not much of a builder myself. Although occasionally I do go on decorating binges. Let's head out to the U6 and see what kind of crowd we got out here today. See if anybody's out there yet. Nope. So you can see I've already got a Zorian up. It was a little bit easier that first week, or that first month. A lot more difficult now to max out your dragon. Right now though, I'm on the hunt for TriMac. I don't really like the way he looks, but I've got to have the bonuses. You can see I'm using Boomeranger, definitely my favorite. This guy is killer. Got everyone up to level 20 except for the Tomb Raiser. Got a couple minutes to go before the challenge starts. I'm really hoping I roll Boomeranger. But I've still got all the other options and they're all fun to play. If you've never played Trove before, I definitely recommend it. It reminds me a lot of grabbing whatever plastic swords and staves and magic-seeming weapons we had when I was a kid and running around outside with my friends pretending to fight monsters. Sometimes we had a plot, sometimes we didn't, but we just kind of used our imagination. And even though this is imagined for us, you know, we see elements of personal imagination here. I can load up my cornerstone. I like it. Like I said, I'm not an amazing builder, but I do enjoy making things as colorful as possible. Hey, this guy's got TriMac already. Looks a little bit cooler in person, I guess. Oh, here we go. Oh, sweet. Boomeranger, look at that. Great, let's do it. Town City is northwest. Boat jumping for the win. I don't know, is that cheating? What do you think? Picked up the butterfly wings. Oh, wait, where'd they go? There they are. Pick those up off of the chaos chest. I just have factor of 1, so I get one of those a day, and most of it's been garbage, but I've gotten two or three rares. The butterfly wings being one of them. Looks like we're gonna hit the arcade machine first. From here on out, it's just a click fest. You see how fast that goes. I was really happy when they put the challenges in, because it reminded me of the so-called old days. When I first started at the beginning of beta, load up any given time in a U5 and everybody would just run around beating the tar out of everything in sight. Oh, missed him. Pretty much just a button masher in this game. Especially in a big group like this. It doesn't really take much skill. But yeah, it's really fun, I feel like, to just run around and steamroll everything in sight. You can clear a boss in 15, 20 seconds. I enjoy that kind of action personally. And I know I've been in these big boxes before. I really don't know where I'm going though. They're probably gonna beat it for me. Oh, I hear it. It's one of the spawners. I'll go ahead and use some bombs. Nope. Ah, there we go. Alright. So... got a chest. I'm just gonna wait up here. Get a head start on this guy. Alright, they took care of the one downstairs for me. These U6 bosses are pretty tough. You can see my little boomeranger. Excuse me. You can see my little boomeranger definitely holds his own. Got a flask with 40% health. And the little death chicken. Shadow Strike is the proper name. I still think of it as a chicken. And if you do play Trove, but you haven't gotten the hang of or haven't gotten the challenges at all yet, just keep in mind always watch your map. Check where people are going. A lot of people will yell at you if you're not following the group. So the quicker you get the hang of how to run this with everybody else, the smoother things go for everyone. You come out with your sweet loot. So let's see where are we headed next. Oh. 3-star coming up. Oh, this is another one of those ones that just confuses me. For some reason, I cannot memorize this dungeon. Luckily, everybody else in the game seems to know exactly where we ought to go. Yeah, Shadow. Alright. Don't need many of those right now. They do always come in handy. You'll notice my bow is radiant. Anyway, I've got a club that's ready to go up to Shadow 5. I've got a couple of quad souls ready to do that. And looks like we're moving on. Maybe not. We're just gonna throw bombs at everything until we figure it out, huh? So eventually I'm gonna melt down all of my shadow stuff and take that club up to Shadow 5. Oh, well, so I gave you that tip. Stick with the group, and what did I do? I got left behind. That's alright, we still have plenty of time. Already headed for the 300 mark, and got a lot of people around. There's enough neon inside, I think, to finish this. guys up there split, but looks like we got some to work with over there in the northeast. Actually, you know what? I think I'll just head back to Origin and Rally Blade it. Might work, might not. Oh, good, I got lucky. Alright. Not in the habit of letting everyone do all the work for me. Just running a little behind today. Up, there you go. Big 3-star cube. And if I'm not mistaken, all the baddies are up here on top. Yup. Full inventory. Sometimes I'll take the time to ditch the oranges. Not gonna do that right now, though. Shadow there. I think I'll go ahead and ditch an orange. Take a sec to pick that up. Alright. Oh, hold up, hold up. Is that the last one? I wasn't even paying attention. Okay. Thanks, guys. Alright, over halfway there. Got a nice, big, healthy group. One thing I do have to work on is, as I said, getting that Tomb Raiser guy up to 20. That way I've got him as an option for other challenges. Right now it works out well because he's the only odd guy out. So there's no chance of a challenge coming up with a pairing of classes that I can't take part in. Lunar Lancer is coming soon. Got a class coin, I won't have to pay for him. But at that point, if I want to stay efficient, I'll have to go ahead and max him out, get him to 20 as well. Oop. TJ fall down the hole. Boat jump again. I don't know, maybe we'll go fishing later. What do you think? Yes. I love those chickens. I really gotta say. It's also magical when you've got an ice sage around. I like to roll that sometimes. But frankly, I enjoy it even more when there are one or two of them in the party. stopping everything in its tracks. By the time it thaws, it's dead. Love it. I want to say, I wish that when you get the healing jar with the Boomeranger, you could have at least a roll maybe to check and see if your health is already full. Obviously I'm not having any problems here, so really not much to complain about. Alright, one more how to do it. I used to love it when these guys would show up, because it meant perfect prisms, especially in a big group. But in Uber 6, it doesn't really seem like anyone can take care of them. Or maybe we just don't take the time because we'd rather get our dragon souls. Or dragon caches, rather. And that's that. Let's see, rainbow, don't need that. And let's see if we can help out down here just a tad. Seriously, do you even know what you're looking at a time like this? Just kind of fire into the crowd and see what happens. Watch out for those gravity guys. Whoa, hello. Thankfully, 60k health is usually enough to give you a big enough buffer to get away. So one of these days, this Boomeranger only gets to level 40 with gear. I'd like to see if I can push that to 42, but it's gonna mean leveling up some gear, probably from Shadow 2 or 3. Oh, and dead. Alright. That's okay, I don't need the magic find, and my quest for today is over. Didn't notice how long that took. Probably had 6-8 minutes left. Pretty cool. Go back home. I don't really use the Cornerstone as my home. I like to live in the club world. Questing slot. That's great. Alright, so we had some monkey business there. Back in the club world now. Everything's great. So, let's see what we got. I don't know if I have room for all this stuff. I'm maxed out on storage pretty much. I'm just gonna set these aside for later. Sweet little shadow items. Melt all the rainbows and the oranges. Looks good. Yes. Alright, pop these in my chest. Just clean up a little bit. And alright, let's check out the loot for today. Enter a chest. Garbage. Dragon soul on the house, just for playing. Thank you. And I think that puts me at 4 for this guy. Trimac. Let's see what we get from these. No, 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 no. Come on. Alright. Well, shortage of eyes today. Flux going up as usual. And let's see what we got with the Chaos chest. So these, I was really excited when I first got a Chaos coin and activated it. I haven't, as I said, gotten that great stuff from it, but let's see what this is. Garbage. Now on the other hand, I complain when I get things like this, but when I go to, build a mount or something like that, I'll have more than enough for what I need. One last thing here. One last thing here. I got this flask coin. I must have missed patch. One last thing here. I got this One last thing here. I got this flask coin. I must have missed. One last thing. I got this flask coin. one last thing, I got this flask coin. I must have missed some patch notes somewhere, because I don't know why I got it. It just appeared one day. I'll go ahead and use it because they added, since I was last playing on a daily basis, they added this emblem here. I was using the Shadow Shrike Death Chicken, and we've got this guy for, as you can see, magic damage. I want it. It's free. Let's do it. Alright. And make sure that he is activated on, at least on this guy. Yes, I see. I think I would rather have the chicken. Oh, I forgot. It's not the chicken. This thing. Little firefly thing. Okay. Well. So there you have it. Trove with TJ. Alright. Thanks for joining me for my very first Let's Play. Leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.